Guys, it's time to test and make sure that the Red Cat Vigilante is ready to go because Wally's going to race this on a big go-kart track. It's coming up like in 2 weeks, okay? So we got this big race coming up. Lots of full throttle. I mean, a lot of full throttle. So that's what this is about. I got to do a little bit of durability testing on it. I just want to make sure it's up to par. Wally David is a very high-end oval racer. And this truck right here, he's actually taking a liking to it. So that's what this video is about. We're going to take it outside, give it a drive right now. Let's go. Okay, the first part of this prep is to test it with good batteries. Oh! You know, that time that I had this out here with this pinion gear, apparently the ESC is perfectly fine. And apparently it was my battery bad. Oh my God, this thing launched. Oh, I'm actually tearing up back here. That was so awesome. Okay. Oh man. Woo. That was good. That was a good launch, I'm telling you. Although there isn't any jumps. Oh, baby! There are no jumps on this big oval that Wally's going to be running. But, you know, I just got to make sure everything is ready, and I'm pretty sure it is. It's a pretty solid truck. Now, actually, let me get up here. All right, you ready, guys? About the only thing, oh my goodness, about the only thing I can think of that I may need, and I may have it, will be a fan for this motor. I think I've got some Power Hobby or Integy, like the heat sink. I think I've got the heat sinks that I can put on this motor, because when you're running 4 or 5 minutes, whatever, you're going to be getting it. I mean, there's a lot of full throttle. So you got to make sure you got everything right. Okay, let's check for power. See, now this 29 tooth pinion gear, or 28 or whatever it is getting the job done. Man, I tell you what, I apologize for that other video. I didn't realize how bad my batteries were. And they were older batteries, but you know, it still did get a backflip. So now I'm gonna try a backflip off of this with stock tires. This has never been done. So hopefully I get this. If not, I gotta buy parts before Wally gets to drive this thing. Oh! 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 Yeah, I got a feeling Wally's in for a handful, because this dude is wild. And there is no way, and as much as I'm durability testing it, I'm not hitting the big jump. Let me see, I wanted to check these bolts. Everything looks okay. Yeah, everything looks about like it should be. I just wanted to turn it over and, you know, do a good bolt check on this thing just to verify. Yep, it all checks out. If you guys believe I did that on purpose, I got some swampland in Arizona to sell you. Oh man. Okay, let's see if I hit this correctly here. Oh! Power cut out. Kind of stick. I lost power on that launch. I'm not sure why I'm losing power on that launch. Let me check my battery plug. Yep, I'm gonna need a fan assembly back here. Preferably a heat sink and stuff like that on here. I gotta get that figured out. I should have one somewhere. The motor is a bit too hot to touch. ESC isn't bad, but it is a little bit on the warm side there. But truck itself seems to be doing really good. And put the body back on and try it again. Okay, it's had about 3 seconds to cool off. Let's see if I want to do a nice simple jump over, nothing spectacular. Oh, that was a little bit too much throttle. But so far everything is still alive. I'm also testing a top secret part on this too. I can't tell you what it is, but so far it's holding up really good. Let's go and see what we can do. That was the proper way to jump. I do got to work on some cooling, that I know. Oh! God! That was nasty. It shut out on power again. It shut out on power. That was a hard landing. I lost power on the jump. All I had to do, so my last resort was to smack the brakes. Now Wally shouldn't be hitting and jumping it that hard, considering there's literally 0 jumps on that track. But I definitely got to get some fans on the motor. All right. Other than the occasional loss of power on launching, it's possible. I mean, I know I said it last time, that turned out to be the batteries as far as overall power goes, but these are 8,500 milliamp batteries, and so far they've been really good to me. I'm gonna keep this thing running because up there by my home, I do have that little temperature thing. So I'm gonna continue doing this to keep it running and check temperature here in just a few seconds. Come on back, big boy. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. $141, ooh, $170. Yep, motor needs some cooling. ESC, 124. Okay, the ESC is doing fine. How about the batteries? 104, 105. Ambient temps out here. Bumper says 81, 82. Ground says 82. I'll probably say air temperature has got to be around that as well. Now, when we go to run this thing, look at all the heat that the motor mount's pulling away. But when we go to run this thing, he's going to be all on the throttle, full throttle for a long time. So, yeah, I got to cool that guy. And this is my solution. That is a Surpass Hobby 56mm motor mount with dual fans. These fans are actually hyperflow fans. I kind of had to mount them like this so they push down into it. But hyperflow fans, I got to make a mount to fit the battery down in here. They will be on a separate battery. This is just a 2S. I believe these are good to 4S, but I'm thinking 2S will be just fine. Now that, I mean, anytime I have an opportunity to put a fan on a motor and I have a heat sink, I'm going to use the heat sink. It makes so much more, it's so much more effective, put it that way. So hopefully that heat sink and fan gets the job done. I do want to do something in there, a little bit of a Velcro or something to hold that in place. I might start doing some printing. You never know. I might put a little battery tray right in there. Maybe some TPU with a battery strap or something. If I do that to fit these batteries, would you guys be interested in actually picking up one of these? I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing yet, but I'll figure something out. But regardless of that, hopefully the fans and all that will take care of it. Hyperflow fans, those fans are capable of a lot more than on the 2S like I'll probably be running it. They are pretty darn awesome. But guys, I'm happy with the truck. It took all the abuse. Some of them landings were horrible. The loss of power on the launch. These 8500s are really good batteries. I mean, they've really done me well. I'm just thinking maybe I was over amping the ESC, because when you do that, you're not lifting up, you know, and like unloading the amperage. You're loading the truck all the way down. So I think that's what was actually causing that. But regardless of that, as far as this oval goes, not a problem. Now, I still kind of want to get a Max 6 G2 for this thing though. That may have to happen. But guys, check that description. Use those links. Hit that subscribe. Ring that bell. And you guys go out today and own it. It's yours. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see. Also for channel memberships, if you guys want to be a part. Channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.